back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Spins by. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaden Blue, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is, where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. West right zip. Green 19, just right. Hey, Can. Hey, 551. 11. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down.
Back
to throw. Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Hey, Ken. What's right?
Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Jets are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Touch right. Hey, Cam. Jump. Good night.
To throw is Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 34 yards. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle. Hauled in by Lamb. A gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Dallas.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same. but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throwing, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You talk about this Jets defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks out there. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big loss.
Here we go, boy. We're going to 53. What do you think?
Now Prescott on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Chance. Here we go, Side. Extend. Green 19, can I see that? Side.
Off play action, Fields. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Prescott to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. Well, dip it into the bag of tricks there, but it does not work out, and it's 4th down now. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14, Cowboys 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
you don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Well, that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jermaine Johnson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Hardman on the return. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Go.
From the 50, here's Fields. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go, side. Green 19, good after that. Extend.
Now it's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Fields We know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First down. First and 10.
Here we go, son.
35-yard line.
331. Tonight.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58. Hey, Can. Right.
Fields now to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, tonight. 19 instruction. Tonight.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Fields. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now Prescott will swing this out to Blue. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. 4th down, Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Hey, kill. We'll go 47. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And oh so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. Well, they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. That is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Prescott now. Now a run here off the RPO. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We got 46. We're going to 52.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his own brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And again, it's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Right.
Here's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
West right zip. Here we go. Right.
Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jets 35, Cowboys 17.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, let's go. Here we go. 551, 551, 12 dope. Hey, 551.
Back to throw, Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Hall want to give up the middle. And fights through one man. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Out of the gun, Fields. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. And now Mitchell, 36 yards. And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. On for the extra point is Folk. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. 17. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Now Fields going to run. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
2nd and 9.
Delta, here we go. Green 19. Chip square. Right.
To throw is Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And check down, complete to Hall. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9. From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, sir. Green 19, get that.
Handoff, running left, here's Hall. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 19 strikes.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Blue 58, blue 58. Test. Bunch right. Bunch right. Sit high.
They snap it to Fields. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Cowboys.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. We're going to 47. We're going to 26.
They'll throw again. Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
There's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort.
Then we're going to 53. Go, get out there.
Now receiver in motion left. On 1st down, it's Blue. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Under.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Ball again. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Right. Go. Right.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now Fields going to run, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
48, Cowboys 24.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandable.